Alright, everybody. I'm sure you've seen some content on this if you like roguelike turn-based battling games. I'm not recording this with the expectation that anybody's really going to watch it, but more recording it so that I can be more efficient at the game, talk myself through some moves, and hopefully have a better time. This guy's just given us the tutorial monologue. We're changing the world of cats. So we have to choose a boy and a girl. I like Lilu and I like Gru. And we are gonna hoard some cats. This is Butch. That's my team. These are the enemies. So it's Gru's turn. That's Gru's attack. It's melee. So we are going to move here and we are going to attack. Yes, thank you, Butch. Get a random setup whenever we down a unit. Costs 4. We only have 3. Yep. We gain mana at the end of our turn equal to our intelligence, so we can end turn. It's now Lilu's turn. Range basic attack. Kind of want to stand behind our melee guy. We have 5. Click roll and then roll closer to that thing. Roll on that thing. Burn we inflict is increased by 1. Right, so as long as we have enough blue, we can cast our spells as many times as we like. Yeah, I'm aware. I want to attack this body for the chance to spawn a coin. It did not spawn a coin, so let's move up here. End our turn. This attack should... What happens if we do this? Oh, we just roll through. So this first tutorial run is not very interesting, but it does get more interesting as we move forward. I'm imagining that, yep, we level up, and one of the options is sunburn. So there's a passive gives us +1 heat burn when we inflict burn, and sunburn blade makes things inflict burn. So of course we'll be taking that one. For sure, Butch. Thank you. So obviously, with only these two options, we're going to do the one with intelligence as the modifier because we have 8 intelligence and we only have 3 strength. Got a small catnip baggie, which goes up here. We can equip this onto our individual that has more costly spells because it gives us 7 mana as a consumable. We got a stick. Stick allows us to attack with +1 reach, so we will be putting that on the one with more strength right here. So we are going to move as close as we can, and we can't do anything, so we will end our turn. Ouch. Guess I could have looked at this guy. Knocks units back. So let's use this real quick, just so that we can inflict burn on pebbles. And we can move up here and then let's sunburn him again. And then Pebbles moves again, so I likely should not have placed both of my units in the same row, but it won't matter that much. Okay, especially if he attacks my guy with more health. Yeah. So we can move up to here, smack him once, and then stick gives us +1 reach, which we don't need right now, but we may as well use because it gives us an extra attack action. We can spit, but it'll decrease the burn, so I don't want to do that right now. Let's inflict some more sunburn. And then let's move here so we can be far away and do some more damage. Okay, I guess that was always gonna deal damage. Probably have forced death here. Only downed. They get injured and one of their stats gets reduced permanently. So we just gotta finish the fight with Gru here and then we will be good. And then let's use the stick again. Then I feel pretty good about ending my turn there. It's now Gru's turn again, so we can move here and smack him. Let's choose Lick, even though we don't have any more combats to go to. So now it is time to go home. So we can go home. This guy's quite the character. So these cats are retired. So let's take them inside to their cat tree. So we're gonna end the day. They're both gonna eat one. And we got a kitten. Wow. Hobbyasco. We need 4 cats to be able to go out on a new adventure. Let's see you. You got hot-blooded from your parents. You have pretty high intelligence. What about you? You're melee and you can heal yourself 1 health for 2 mana. Okay. Nothing of significance occurred, so we can take Tenko here. Cleansing a unit of debuff seems more useful for our own cats, especially because it doesn't deal damage. We still don't have enough cats, given that Gru and Lilu are retired. We have to end the day. Also have Vixie, melee attack, cold shoulder. 1 ice and 1 slow at infinite range. Okay, so we need to take this one, this one, this one. You are retired. Okay, so now we have collars. So tank gets +4. I probably want to put this on somebody who already has high constitution. So let's see. Our cat with the highest constitution is any of these 3. Which of these would be the best to have as a tank? Heal yourself 1 seems good for a tank. This feels good for a mage. Yeah, I feel like heal yourself 1 is pretty good for a tank. Now, Hunter gets a lot of dexterity, so we want to look and see who has high dexterity. So Benedex and Hanko have high dex. He already has a ranged attack and another ranged attack. So I feel like it makes sense to make him a ranger, or a hunter rather. Now, our fighter should have high strength. Which of these 2 fellas has less constitution? You have more constitution and more strength, which makes you want to make you a fighter. Especially because, well, you both just have melee attacks. I feel like you could be a good mage, and you could be a good fighter. The collars just give us additional stats, and also choose the classes of active and passive abilities we get when we level up. So we're in the alley right now. We've got a bunch of kittens down here. Let's see. That cat goes first, and then our tank, and then another cat. How far can we move? It just says cat. I feel like we can move Dixie over here to start working on the kittens. Kittens run away when they're damaged. Is there a place to look at? I wish there was a place to look at all of our team and see their abilities. Guess it would have made sense to do this before hitting the kitten, because then we could have just killed outright. So we can kill that kitten, get 2 gold. Doesn't need to heal 1. Knockback immunity. Tiles you walk over may become dirt and may spawn rocks. I'm not sure what dirt does. I feel like we just end our turn here. Okay, so we definitely... I feel like... did we give Dixie Cold Shoulder? Infinite range projectile that can't miss. None of our units have debuffs currently, but we can use the plus strength on Dixie. It gives them bruise, and then we can cleanse the debuffs off of Dixie, which will leave them with their strength and also clear the bruise. So we'll have to keep that in mind. This does 3 damage with infinite range. You have 6, you have 15. Let's just move here. Oh, we can't attack the kitten. Okay, well, we can magic missile the kitten to make him move, and we can end our turn. Tom doesn't have... I could have sworn one of our cats had a spell called Cold Shoulder, but maybe that's Dixie. Either way, spell with infinite range. Let's hit that kitten. And damage and effects from traps are doubled. Okay. This one, okay. Ice, 1 ice damage and inflict slow 1. Okay, you have Cold Shoulder. So let's move here. Attack you. And then Berserker Dash you. Perfect. I would like this coin. I would also... Here, let's just grab that with our basic movement and then go here, and we don't need to heal, so we can end our turn. Your basic attack deals 1 electric damage and has 10% chance to stun. Let's definitely hose off you to make you no longer afflicted with bruise. Let's move as close as we can to hit without needing to get too much closer. This can't miss. Take a little bit of damage. This spawns brambles in an area, so I'd rather not hit my own cat. I feel like this will hit my own cat, which I don't want to have happen, so I will slow Tom. We can end our turn. We can force this enemy to move towards us through the brambles. And then we can do that again to cause their death. Perfect. I feel like we got some good synergies so far. Okay, passive, basic attack. So that doesn't really synergize with anything other than the basic attack. You have 7 intelligence, so you gain 7 mana per turn, so we could use this. Essex's basic attack is 1 range. The next spell you cast is cast twice. I feel like this doesn't go very well with any of our current spells. This, I believe. So, like, we don't need to cleanse debuffs twice or make a puddle twice. This twice could be alright, but we can already just cast it twice with 5 mana, so I don't really think we need that. I'm gonna go with Chain Lightning and hope that I feel like I'd rather Smash. We have some good strength. There are now several smaller rocks. I guess that's just the neutral outcome of the event. Let's see. Sleep attack damages and knocks back all adjacent units. I feel like... So it'd be nice to do this, but I don't want to take too much damage. I wish I could look at my cat's abilities mid-turn. I guess we can just move up here, grab a coin. I'm feeling willing to do this, because we're close enough that we should possibly be able to... Yeah. Cleanse with our mage cat, so we can go up here. What does your passive do? Tiles you walk over become dirt and may spawn rocks. I'm imagining that they spawn rocks after they become dirt. It's pretty big range. You can probably just move forward here and then turn. Okay. I definitely want... This has infinite range, and is castable once per battle. So I'll need to remember that that's infinite range. And then we can move just a little bit closer. Then definitely hit this guy. Okay. We can deal 1 damage at infinite range up here. And we can move a little bit closer and end our turn. So now, thankfully, we don't have bruise anymore, we just have the plus damage. I guess I could have planned that better. Short range dash attack. We can move up here, and then we can smack you, which breaks our stick, and then we can smack you. So I'm guessing strength affects melee attack and melee ability damage. Is this... It's a dash attack. And this is infinite range. So those aren't affected by strength. I thought they might be. Definitely rather move up here so we can smack this guy, which misses. We're missing some HP, so we may as well just heal ourselves all the way up and end turn. Mm. Let's try this. I'm hoping it won't chain to... Okay, so that definitely did chain to my own guys, so I have to make sure to not group up my guys with the enemy if I want to do that in the future. Can just get this guy down to 1. This guy's trap damage is doubled, so we definitely... Let's see, we can grab a coin. Oh, this guy's still alive, so we can dash to here. That misses. Heals equal to the amount of health damage dealt. Dash forward with trample. I kind of like our tank having a lifesteal ability, so we can just do that. Gain 12 mana. I'm not sure how much I'm liking the chain lightning. This can't miss. Let's put that there. Get an item. We get a bozo. +2 charisma, -1. Max mana and starting mana. 15% chance to inflict fear. Well, if anybody's going to be attacking your basic attack. I feel like I like that on him. +2 charisma, -1 intelligence. I definitely don't want a -1 intelligence on either of these two. I wouldn't mind having fear on knockback to enemies. I would say surprise. Nice. We have to fight Magnus. And we got +2 movement on our tank here. And we got +2 charisma, which means that if we take damage, we can just heal ourselves at the start of turn. Let's move instead of attack. Let's see, he's going again. Chaining dash attack and a spin attack. Okay, Okay, thankfully it didn't chain this way, like I thought it might. Let's definitely hose off Dixie to get rid of Bruce. And we can move forward. We did not move forward correctly. Definitely just want to smack you. Definitely just want to smack you. And then we can move back a little bit because we're ranged. Let's smack you. We did not inflict fear. I feel like I'd rather goad you towards me so you attack my tank and we can end turn. Let's go like this. Smack ya. And dash back so we don't take damage, hopefully. And dash even further away. I don't really want to do that right now, because I don't want it to chain onto our friend here. Let's move a little closer so we can smack ya. I don't need 12 mana right now. Let's move further away and bramble. Let's bramble like this. Two damage when stepped on, moving through costs 2 movement. Okay. Let's move. I moved to the wrong spot. That's fine though, because we can. Well, if we goad him, he might move here, in which case I would not want to push attack. Let's try it though. Okay, we definitely want to push attack here. The only way we could get close enough to hit is if we were in the brambles, which we don't want to have happen. So we can just cold shoulder on him. Slow, and then I feel like we want to move to a close, but not too close position. Feeling a little bit silly about the chain lightning pick because my melee units are often very close to the enemies, but that'll be alright. We can move. Can we just attack from here? We cannot. So let's move a little closer and this should just end your life. I don't really want to give a unit hit itself equal to its strength. This one's weird because I don't want my own guys to hit themselves with more strength, but I also don't want the enemies to have +4 strength. This is a melee attack, so it benefits from strength, I'm pretty sure. Knock a unit back 4 tiles, then dash forward and attack it. You have 5 intelligence. I feel like side slash could be pretty interesting. This is definitely not. We definitely want to go around this bear trap. Tabiasco got bear traps. Okay, well, place a bear trap. You have damage doubled from traps, so I want you to have the trap. Let's move. We definitely want to hit this bird. We got 6 mana, so we can goad. We can't goad and then chew. Let's just go up here and chew this, so we get a bonus item. And then dash forward one in space, then melee attack with knockback. What do these guys do? Ranged attack may inflict poison, spawns maggots when damaged. I feel like we're comfortable ending our turn here. Let's go berserk. Gain some bruise. That's okay. We can move up here, so we're definitely still farther away from the enemies than the tank is. Okay, that's kind of rude, honestly. Okay, we definitely want to hose off our friend here. This deals 6, so it should just kill the kitten. Perfect. Okay, what if we move up here, use our catnip to cast Chain Lightning on you. And then I feel like I definitely just want to end your life. Okay. This is within a certain range. So let's move here so that we can kill this kitten. And then let's just kill this maggot. Should be good enough. We can lifesteal on this guy and then just smack him to kill the maggot. And that should be good enough. You have 5 mana, so if we go up here, we should be able to hit you. And then hit you again, I guess? Physical and magical. What happens if we do this? Do we get the... Okay, well, it said it misses. So we can just make the kitten move away. We could just kill them. It's probably good. Hey. 70% chance to miss. Not the biggest fan of that. Deals damage, gives thorns. Gives thorns, I don't really like. I want to try to trap. So we can do a bait trap and then put bear traps nearby it. Let's try charming them. Aw, Tabiasco took 5 damage. That's fine. Healing Gauze. Let's take a look at what items we have. 50% chance to find an extra consumable at the end of each battle. That's pretty sick. +1 luck. Base crit chance and all randomness. You have +3 health as long as you have shield. I don't think we have any way to gain shield. I feel like I want you to have a backpack on. If I want anybody to have a crit chance, it would be you. And I don't think we can do anything with that. So let's go here. Spawn a small rock when you take damage. Let's take a rare candy. That's pretty good, especially considering our current HP. That's also pretty good considering our low HP. I don't really want enemies to damage you. This sounds really good, especially because we're going to have +5 strength. I feel like +1 luck is good. Let's take that. Radical rat. Let's put our tank right up front. Let's goad. Oh, we can't goad and then chomp. But we can goad and then do push. 6-7! 6-7! I feel like we're good to just end our turn here. Okay, the bomb's turn happens at the end. You can go berserk, especially because our mage is the next one taking a turn. You can go up here. We can't melee attack anything. I mean, we can try hitting this, see if that does anything. It doesn't. Okay, we definitely want you to no longer have bruise. We can move this up here. We cannot hit the rat though, so we can just end our turn. Okay. So we can attack these to disarm them. I'm definitely going to move out of the way. Let's move to the tall grass, because it gives a 50% dodge chance. I want to spit on this one so that it doesn't explode on our guys, and then we can just shoot ya. I guess I'm not using my bait trap, but we can use it next turn. We can move to behind you so we deal more damage, gain more health, and then we can definitely just smack you. Okay, so all our guys are in the bomb, but oh, this guy can't. Our mage can easily just disarm this bomb. So let's try moving. We want these guys to be on diagonals so they're not easily hit by the same bombs. And then we can dash here, dash like this, and then just smack ya. Okay. I feel like we're in a pretty good position to avoid future bombs. So we can just magic missile you. And just do it again, I guess. And we're good. Okay, so we would like, if you can move up, then you can hit this guy and we won't take any bomb damage. Where can we put these? So we can put one of these there, and we can put one of these there, I guess. And we can see if this works. So I definitely just want to move. Heals 1 HP when eaten. That's pretty funny. Rocket, huh? Knockback you deal is increased by 10. Obviously sounds pretty cool. You take damage from an ability, so that might work with our mage. It also might not. 20 unfilled max health. It's pretty cool. Even though we're just going home next anyway. The XXL Daddies. We completed the alley and unlocked the sewers. So now all of our cats except for Shardul are retired. Now there's kind of a breeding aspect of things. You have great stats. You're a good all-rounder. Let's see. Male, female. So what if we just take Taviasco and Gru, and we leave them down here, and we take everybody else, and we put them... Oh, we don't have the attic yet. Oh, mini noob. Okay. Let's just end our day for now. I have the feeling... Benedict's died. What the heck? This is Frank. Tired cats only. Major, welcome. Coach wants to talk to us. Cleric. Now I have the cleric collar. Wonder what happens if another tip. Yeah, I think I was doing that accidentally. So let's give a retired cat to Frank. I wonder what happens when we give Benedict's to Frank. Benedict's is just dead. What are we supposed to do with this? I would have liked Benedict's to breed so that we could keep that passive ability. That seems pretty interesting. Dixie, how are you looking? You have pretty good movement. Tenko, pretty good charisma. I don't know what to do with you. Oh wait, no. We want you in here. I don't know what to do with you. You're new. Lilu is concussed. So we can give Lilu to Frank. Let's end our day. Nothing of significance occurred. think Butch wants to talk to us. Okay, so if we send Butch, retired cat, just making sure dead cat's actually gone. Okay. Brew is nothing especially special. So we can send him to Butch so we can hold more items. So we're gonna have to go to the sewers. Let's look at Mr. T's trailer. So we just need to send him kittens. And I don't know what he does for us when we send him kittens, but for now, I don't think we have any kittens. We have an attic now. Okay, who are our best guys? Let's see. Sven. Nothing too inspiring. Shardul, also nothing too inspiring. Dixie looks incredible, so let's put Dixie up here for now. I feel like Dixie and Major can maybe get some stuff done. Let's see, we have a new guy, we have a kitten. Sure, let's send you to Tink.
It's called Tears in My Milk Bowl, and I think it speaks for itself.
Where's my stuff? It's in here. Okay, so we have a fancy bow. That's from Tink. These that we got. These two pretty much just do the same. I wonder if they have a set bonus though. And we have a nuke for some reason. We don't have any quest items. Okay. I think we're probably good to call it here for this first one. Thank you so much for watching. I am going to go move my laundry over, and I will be right back, and I'll record another episode. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and all that if you want, and I'll see you in the next one.